Hello, folks. I just completed a Dlivrd delivery. This is the stuff you need to know. I took pictures along the way. I delivered to Hempstead High School. And the order wasn't overly large. I've delivered larger orders, but I'm going to share with you. I took some screenshots, and I'm just going to go backwards because when I showed you how Dlivrd sent me 2 orders to pick up from the same place and deliver at 2 different locations, even though it was in the same town, it's not possible to be on time and deliver the best quality food that you can deliver, because it takes too long to complete jobs. I delivered to a high school. This is how it went down, and I'm going to show you screenshots, and you're totally going to understand what I'm talking about. I pulled to the side. I showed the security guard the notes. He told me where to go. I parked underneath the overpass. I got there. A security guard walked right up. They were walking the grounds. I said, I'm looking for the main entrance. He said, right over there. Told him why I was there. Put my flashes on. He told me I can park here. I put my sign in the window, the mirror, and I walked up to the main entrance with my first round. I had to make 2 trips. Well, I didn't have to make 2 trips. We'll get to that in a moment. So then the security guard, when I got to the main entrance, I wasn't even stopped yet. He already opened the door and he was like, how can I help you? I mean, I think they have security around. If they think you're going to harm a child, they're going to shoot you down and ask questions later. A lot of security. So I tell him why I'm there again. I go through the whole deal again. And he goes, you have to go over there. Okay, no problem. It's underneath the overpass. And I go to the side. I have to ring a bell. It rang 4 times. There's a camera on it. They let me in. I had my badge on. And they see me with the cart. And I go like this to the camera. And they let me in. I wait. There's a security guard there helping other people. That right there was 3 to 5 minutes. I introduced myself. She said, I'm really sorry. She knows where I have to go. Not a problem. She will get the person because the person said they will come to me. She goes, you have to get your license. I can't let you in. They put my license in a machine, and it took like 2 minutes for my information to pop up on their computer system. Telling them who I am. You can't enter. And to get a tag to walk through the school, even though I'm being accompanied. Like, the companies, these third-party apps, if you're going to deliver mid-size catering orders like this, like the one I completed today, and you're delivering to a high school like this example, there's a lot involved. So finally the woman comes downstairs. I got my badge. I'm just going to go backwards. I put a little black dot on it so nobody uses it. After the license was scanned and they checked who I am, then they gave me a tag, even though I was accompanied. I put the delivery sign in the window and kept my flashes on. Oh, this is really good to tell you. I picked up at Famous Dave's. That box fit perfectly into the black bag. It made it easier to transport the hot food. It gave it a secure bottom. And, when you lift the bag, sometimes the sides, the food goes toward the middle because there's nothing you could do about that. That made it 10 times easier. And I had a roll of paper towels in my car for the other bag that I put it in the middle so the food wouldn't, when you lift the bag, it made it easier to transport. It kept everything level better. Then when I swiped, I was complete after I took the pictures. After I took the pictures. This is the setup I completed, and they thanked me for setting up. And I thanked them for allowing me to do my job. They were conducting business. There's a person on each side of this table, and they were talking business. And she opened up the tablecloth. I said, I'm more than happy to set it up. Can you please give me 5 minutes? And she was like, of course. Thank you. She was so grateful I set up the food. I didn't take anything out of plastic wrapping. I didn't take off the covers. I just laid out the food respectfully, and everything's labeled, and everything's at their fingertips. I think she said this was for 10 or 15 people. It was from Famous Dave's. I took a few shots and they got some apple juice. I guess that's apple cider. Those are the 2 bags I had in my trunk. Oh, that's where my license went into, and I had to wait a couple of minutes. And my information came on the security screen, and then she gave me an ID. It printed out an ID, and the woman came downstairs to escort me to the conference room using the elevator. Oh, using the elevator. And let me, easy. I went to the main door. They told me where to go. I said, not a problem, thank you. Went to another door. I had to wait to be buzzed in. They have cameras everywhere. I showed I have to get my license. They will not let me in until they scan my license to know who I am. This is the kind of stuff the apps don't take into consideration. And I have to make a second trip, but it's not so bad. My little cart went right up the stairs, and now I have to go up 2 floors of stairs, but I see an elevator. So I'm hoping that the elevator is in working order. We'll soon find out. Overpass. I already spoke to a security person. Now I have to walk in to talk to another security person. They told me I'm allowed to park here. Reason why. And on my way, I wrote this. Hello, this is Michelle from Dlivrd. On my way. And they wrote back, great. They were all happy. So, you know, that little cart was perfect for 2 gallons. I could have fit 4 gallons in there. I put the plates and the utensils and all the little condiments that are wrapped in plastic containers. You know, you have to rip them open. On top of the apple, that went right up the stairs very easily. When the process of getting approved to enter the school, the woman came downstairs and we used the elevator. And when I was finished, they thanked me. Both stopped what they were talking about, thanked me. They actually acknowledged my presence when the guy walked in to talk with her business. He acknowledged me, and then he goes, I have to talk to you. And they started talking. Respect, great. They let me do my job. That's what I'm there for. That's how a delivery should be completed. When you are delivering to customers, they should give you at least, that took me maybe 10 minutes. Unzipping the bags, putting the food out on the table. I said, I'll leave the plastic bags here for garbage. They let me do my job, and I got out of the way. And she also brought me back to the elevator instead of letting me just walk the hallways, because I'm not sure where I'm going, and there's kids everywhere. So this was a perfect example of, if I took 2 orders, of course the second drop-off would be an hour late. Of course. The whole point of delivering larger cater orders is to deliver the best quality food possible. And there is added responsibility when you're getting, I think I got $37.50 for this job. They gave a big tip. I took it. I always drive by that high school, or when I used to deliver a lot. I was like, wow, this is a really nice school in here. And it keeps you up to date with all the changes that have, rolled out over the years. When I went to school, we were allowed to smoke in the common grounds. Just on the tail end of an industrial, I'm at a loss for words. Not evolution, but the industrial way of life. Things are really changing. And one more thing, when I talk about Dlivrd, Dlivrd.io, input, output, that's because the new Web3 is rolling out. It is already rolling out. Smart contracts are coming into play. No middleman needed. That's what that's about. That's why many of the sites that I've been studying and practicing to use end in .io, .ai, .crypto, .nfts. It's smart contracts. You don't need a middleman. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.